Clash of Clans now has ranked battles and regular battles. Pressing the attack button gives you these options. I will thoroughly explain them both, but since battles are simpler, let's start with those. These are for any town hall level. You have unlimited attacks, and essentially they are loot attacks. There are no trophies in battle mode. When you enter a battle, you are matched based on your town hall level. There is some variance and there is a potential of loot bonuses, which I did explain in Sneak Peek 1. It is important to note that you have unlimited regular battles. You can freely attack as much as you want. No more being stuck in Legends League, limited to attacks. Ranked battles are now a whole different system. Irrespective of your league in ranked, you can still be attacked through the battle mode, so your loot is no longer protected entirely if you are in Legends League. However, a new magic shield, which I also explained in Sneak Peek 1, can protect your loot for up to 8 hours. Your village can still be attacked in that time, you just cannot lose loot. This means there should hopefully be juicy targets and good matches for you whenever you enter a regular battle. The star bonus can be completed through both regular battles and ranked battles. However, the amount you earn is tied to the league that you are in. This is nicely displayed in the new league overview, as well as your league bonus, which likewise you can achieve in regular battles. You have to win the battle, and then the amount of this league bonus you gain scales up over depending on how successful the attack was. Starry Ore is also now added to the star bonus. Let's go! Beginning in just the 8th highest league, the Archer Leagues, and it clicks up to 2 Starry Ore once you hit the Electro Leagues. So you can think of regular battles as your farming attacks. Ranked battles, you still achieve loot from. They still go towards the star bonus, like I said, go towards any events that are happening, but now you can truly choose how you want to play. I will personally be going with the ranked battles and just going with regular battles if I need to top up my loot or grind out an event. Let's go through ranked battles then. There is a lot to talk about. They are for Town Hall 7 and above. Town Hall 1 through 6 will only have regular battles, but once you reach Town Hall 7 or when you first log in after the update, there'll be a little tutorial helping you get prepared for your first tournament. This will guide you through setting your defensive layout. You can select any of your base designs, and it is not necessarily your home village. That is used for your defense in regular battles, but you can select any of your layouts in ranked battles. But you also set your defensive clan castle. You can select anything you want in here as long as it's available for your town hall level. It is completely free, and it just screenshots the clan castle. You don't get these troops or anything. It just means that they will defend your village for that week in ranked. When I say that week, it is because tournaments are weekly. Monday is always a sign-up or reset day, so your ranked attacks will happen between a Tuesday and a Sunday. It's different for Legend League, I will get to that. But once you have signed up, it will showcase how long it is before the tournament starts. During that time, you can set up your base layout, like I mentioned. You can set your defensive clan castle troops, and that will take place for the entire week. If you change it in the middle of the week, it will apply for the following tournament. There is also an auto sign up button, which I will certainly be pressing, so don't worry, you don't have to sign up every single Monday, and you don't even have to sign up that day anyway. You can sign up all the way up until Thursday. Should you have signed up on the first day, you have the entire week to attack, but you are matched in groups of 100 players in the same league as you. Everyone within that group would have the same amount of attacks. I'm guessing it will scale down over depending on when you sign up. You will probably have less attacks if you've signed up on a Thursday than if you've signed up at the start of the week on a Monday, but it doesn't matter. You could do your attacks at any point in the week and you can still get promoted because it is all about how you perform in your league group of 100 players. Before I get to promotion, demotion, everything like that though, let's go over the number of attacks. In the lowest leagues, which is going to be for lower Town Hall players newer to the game. There are 6 ranked battles per tournament. This scales up over as you progress through the leagues. Presumably, they looked at data as to how many attacks players do on average, because should this number have been too high, well, then a lot of people wouldn't be able to be competitive should they not be able to do all of their attacks. Once you get to the Electro Leagues, it is at its highest, other than Legend, which we'll get to. You have 30 battles per tournament, but you could do these at any point during the week. You could blast all 30 attacks on the Tuesday morning if you wished. That is why there is no shield in ranked mode, only the magic shield in regular battles to protect your loot, because you don't lose loot in ranked battles, and however many attacks you have per tournament, you will equally have that many defenses. Should you not be able to attack a particular day, well, then you can do your attacks at any point during the week, and if you couldn't attack for the entire week, well, then just don't sign up for that particular tournament. Just know there is a league decay, so you're okay to not sign up for 1 week, but every subsequent week you don't sign up, or if you did sign up and you just do not attack altogether, then this inactivity will cause you to be demoted 1 league per week until you hit your Town Hall League floor, which we'll get to a bit later. Every attack you have, you can achieve up to 40 trophies. 40 being for a 3-star 100%, but the amount you gain is based on the stars is the biggest determining factor, and then the percentage destruction alongside that. When it comes to defenses, you equally gain trophies, but this is the amount of trophies that your opponent dropped. You cannot lose trophies on defense. Even if your opponent 3-starred you, you would just gain 0 trophies. This means in the Electro Leagues, hypothetically, you could gain 1,200 trophies from your attacks if you 3-starred all 30 battles, and up to 1,200 trophies on defense as well. Obviously not likely to get the perfect defense for every one of them, but you understand how that system works, and that is what determines your place within your group. At the start of the week, everyone begins at 0 trophies. This is the same no matter what the league. They all begin at 0 trophies, and you are battling throughout the week to gain trophies on both offense and defense to determine your place within your league group. Should you have the same amount of trophies as someone else, there are some tiebreakers. The first deciding factor is your average percentage destruction from your attacks, not the amount of stars you earned. Every attack you can gain up to 100% destruction. It is your average of that destruction. Should you have an equal amount of trophies and the exact same average percentage destruction for offense, it then goes to defense. So your average percentage destruction on defense, and in that case, obviously the lower being better. In the very rare instance that all of those factors are the same, it will then come down to attack time. Which player completed their attacks the fastest? You can easily see a breakdown of these parameters within the new leaderboard. You can equally see the promotion and demotion zones for your group. Each league has a different percentage of players that are promoted to the next league or demoted to the lower league, everyone else remaining in the same. As you climb higher in the leagues, the percentage number of players demoted scales up over, and the percentage number of players being promoted goes down over. So as you get to those higher leagues, it becomes even more competitive to get to the top. Let's say you're in Titan League though, you don't have to worry about all of the players in the world within that league, because the only thing that matters is your performance within your group of 100. So it's a lot like how Clan War leagues work when it comes to promotion and demotion. Just know that it is the ranking at the end of the tournament that matters. So if you blast all of your attacks, you will likely be at the top, but as other players do their attacks and take their defenses, the league will normalize itself, and the matchmaking happens at the start of the group. Once you're pooled into the 100 players, it has already determined who you will attack for all of your battles and who will attack you. It doesn't matter your performance during that week as to the matchmaking. When the tournament finishes on Mondays, 5 AM UTC, that's when your fate is determined. It then resets ready for the next weekly tournament, and just know that the primary factor is the league you are in. Town halls are considered for the very lowest leagues, I guess just so that newer players don't feel unevenly matched and don't have a chance, but there are Town Hall League flaws. So whilst it's matching players into groups of 100, it is only looking at the league you are in, but you cannot drop below particular leagues as you upgrade your Town Hall. So you can notice at Town Hall 17, the lowest league you could get to is League 25, Electro Titan 3. This means that if you are lower than that, you are never going to come up against a Town Hall 17. Clearly, as Legend League is right now, there will become a point where you cannot climb any higher because you are coming against higher level bases. But to keep the lower Town Hall scene competitive, there is a Town Hall leaderboard. This was feedback that I gave to the team, and I'm so glad to see it implemented. It will showcase the top 100 players of a particular Town Hall level, the league they are in being the determining factor of where they are ranked, and then the trophies within that league. Should you not be in the top 100 players, it will show you where you are percentage-wise of your Town Hall. Are you in the top 10% of players, for example? Obviously, you have the global leaderboard as well, which is Legends League, not determined by Town Hall level. You have your local leaderboard. So there's only achievements to go over before we now get to Legend League. The previous League All-Star achievement is being removed, and you could gain up to 3,250 gems from that. So we were really hoping that the new achievements would not disappoint. That old achievement will still remain on your profile if you've completed it, but there are a lot more new achievements. So the amount of free gems you get will be more periodic, but should you get all of the way to the top, Legend League, you will get 3,600 gems, so more than we could previously, but granted, these are now a lot trickier to achieve. Moving to Legend League then, because it is different than all of the other leagues. Firstly, battle modifiers. All of these modifiers mean that defenses deal more damage, defending heroes have more hit points and deal more damage, and your attacking heroes have less hit points and deal less damage. As you've seen, it scales up over through Electro 32 to Electro 33, and then to its most difficult setting in Legend League. Hard mode is still different. It is now called esports mode, just used for tournaments like the World Championship. These modifiers mean it will be more difficult to 3-star, so defense will still be important, but you can set yourself apart now a bit more on offense. The amount of battles in Legend is determined per day, so it's 8 battles per day, not across the week, and the matchmaking happens after each individual day. Legend League is equally not a weekly tournament. It is a flat 4-week tournament. So there is no more some seasons being longer than others. Every single one is 4 weeks, but you can promote into Legends during that time. Should you promote from Electro 33 in the middle of a Legend tournament, you can still take part. Clearly, you just won't have as many attacks to gain as many trophies and get to the top of the leaderboard. Likewise, you can still be demoted out of Legends because Legends begins at 5,000 trophies, and you do lose trophies on defense. So just like how the current system works, the 40 trophies can be gained on offense, and equally the 40 trophies can be lost on defense, unlike the regular leagues whereby you are always gaining trophies. Should you finish the week at the end of the Sunday below 4,900 trophies, you would be demoted out of Legends League back into Electro 33. Since the battles happen daily, that is why you can get a Legend Shield, which would rule you out of the following day. So whilst you couldn't attack, you also couldn't take defenses, so you'd maintain your trophies. It was stated that event troops would not be in Legend League and this ranked mode for much longer. Unfortunately, due to the magnitude of this update, that part didn't make the cut. A lot of us expressed how upsetting that was, and the team have assured us that that is a big priority for them to assure that it is added in the very near future. We were also told that Legend League would be more exclusive, and this appears to be the top 100,000 players. That is it in Legend League, 200,000 and 300,000 in the leagues below that, so 600,000 players in these top 3 leagues. Whilst I am sure the deployment of this will not be flawless, I am glad that the Clash of Clans team are taking big swings to make the game better, and I tried my best to break down every single thing that you needed to know about ranked mode. I will be releasing the best ranked attacks for every Town Hall level, which I will place that video on your screen. Enjoy ranked mode and enjoy the rest of your day.